Hi traders, this is Mr. Golden, and here is the final video about the RSI indicator and how we use it. In the previous two videos, I talked about two methods of trading on this indicator. Let's put it all together and try to find another good position to fix this material. Today is Thursday. The New York session is already underway. As we can see, the markets are moving, but they are moving quite sideways, which makes it difficult for us to identify the trend. However, RSI indicator that will help us find a good position in such cases. Let's go to the calendar first and see if we have any news today that we should expect from the market. As you can see, all the news have already been implemented. That is, no extraneous influence on the market is expected. Accordingly, the price can be considered clean, which is favorable for trade. Okay. Let's open the Pocket Option platform and go to the Indicators tab. Open the RSI indicator. Let's expand it to make it more visually clear. I will not explain, again, how to work with it, because in the previous two videos, I already explained it. Specifically already at the moment of making some decision in the market, I will once again describe why it was made by me. Yes, let's open a higher time frame so that the position is more stable. After all, the 1-minute time frame, as you know, contains a lot of noise and can confuse the trader. Thus, it can open illogical and non-reactionary positions. Let's look at Euro, USD. What do we see here? We see this high. Here it was formed above. Here it is here, below the 0.5 level on the RSI grid. And this high, which we have here above 0.5 on the RSI grid, and accordingly, we already have a divergence. Let's spot it on the graph so that you can understand for yourself here. So if you look on the grid, we would have a given one should be higher than this previous one, thus confirming stability of the market. Since this did not happen, we see it here on the grid. We have divergence. Accordingly, we have a sign to believe that the short trend begins. And as you can see, the price immediately gave a short reaction, after which it all continues structurally. What do we see next? We see this low as a potential target. Let's mark it with a horizontal line. Here it is. Let's make it blue, a little thicker. And the fair value gap as an inefficiency that can be tested to continue moving. However, we are currently in a fairly rapid order flow. Accordingly, this level may be inactive. This efficiency may be inactive. For a minute, we had a test, so you can open a short position for 6 minutes for $3,000 in the short direction. Again, only this imbalance of 5-minute value remains against us. Let's mark it. Here are its limits. However, I repeat, I do not expect a test of this inefficiency. Why? Because, as you can see, the market is moving in a rather aggressive trend, in a rather aggressive order flow, meaning a flow of orders. Accordingly, I believe that the market will not fill this inefficiency so as not to violate this aggressiveness. Therefore, we expect a price close to these values of 1.09.110, where, in principle, the price is now heading very rapidly. Let's open a 1-minute time frame and see how this loan ends. I publish these signals daily in the Telegram channel. It's all free. Join us. The link is below the video. All right, traders, there are less than 10 seconds left before we finish working out our position. As you can see, the position is working into profit. Let's wait for it to finish. Boom! We earned $2,490 literally in 6 minutes. Well, despite perhaps not the most favorable entry point, because it would be more favorable here on this reaction, the position was still closed in profit. Let's open the 5-minute time frame again and I'll tell you what I have to. So, how do we understand that this divergence is confirmed? We pay attention to the chart, meaning to the structural points of the chart, and look at the RSI indicator. When we have this divergence confirmed, we can safely start looking for a position. How are we to understand that the divergence has worked itself out? That is, it is no longer relevant until we update the last previous structure point. Why am I pointing to this particular structural point? because these structural points had absolutely no effect on the context of the price in this range. So in the last short movement, the last short impulse, accordingly, until the moment of reaching, or at least this approximation, where literally a couple of pips are missing, we can consider that this movement has fully worked itself out, and further opening positions in the short direction is irrelevant for us. That is, we survived the market to the maximum. I think you found it useful. The video version of the RSI indicator is successfully coming to an end. I hope you can successfully implement this in your trading systems and make money from it in your own trade. See you in the next videos, friends. By the way, we also have a Telegram channel where you'll find a lot of valuable information regarding trading. Through this channel, we provide access to our tools, the Golden Bot powered by AI, which delivers 50 to 100 signals per day with an accuracy of approximately 80% plus. A VIP channel where you'll not only receive signals but also detailed analysis of each trade, along with exclusive educational materials. Additionally, we have a premium channel where our core team offers support to help individuals become independent, successful traders. If you prefer not to learn or trade yourself, you can join copy trading and automatically copy our trades. In general, you'll find useful content, and we regularly hold contests and tournaments for our most active subscribers. Subscribe to our Telegram channel, and we wish you good luck and profit.